All right, I decided to record this in case, Raishan, in case you need to see it later, but we're going to get out that big white piece of paper from the back of your binder. The first thing you're going to do is fold it like this so that it's skinny and long like this, okay? This is what I call the taco fold. So fold it like
I
that first.
literally don't know how to do this.
I know, but you're just going to fold it like this and then hold it up, okay? So you're going to open it up wide and then fold it this direction
Okay.
and then hold it up for me.
Does it mean to be perfect?
You have to kind of force it because that crease is there, but you got to force it,
Ah,
crease it there.
ah.
Yes, that's good. Yes, that's good. Now you're going to fold it in thirds. Watch carefully, Aurelio. You're going to lay it down flat on your table and then you're going to fold part way over. It's going to go past the middle. And then watch what I do. I'm gonna fold this side on top of it. So I end up with a square. See if you can do that. Fold one
Mm,
side over past the middle, like a square. Fold one side over past the middle, and then fold the other side on top of that. And then I want you to hold it up like this. It should look like a square. Yes, you did it. Good job, Oreo. That is it. Now I want you to open it up again all the way.
what?
All the way.
Why
So
is it so complicated?
if you ignore that middle crease, ignore that, you should see 3 boxes on top and 3 boxes on the bottom. You see that when you open it up?
Okay, 3 boxes.
Yeah, if you ignore the middle crease, you'll see 3 boxes on the top and on the bottom. Now, I'm going to show you how to write on this. In
Yeah.
the first box right here, gosh,
Oh, I need more space on the desk.
yeah, you're going to need more space for the big paper.
Uh, I don't know where to put everything.
Raishan, if you can hear me, I need you to stop messing around because I'm not going to let you back in the classroom if you keep messing around.
I'm
That's
mom. I'm wondering if I'll get my paper. What's happening with this other one though? I don't know
what?
what's happening with this other one. Bruh. Yeah, my paper, my 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 computer goes black and then it just shuts off. And then I have to leave the classroom and then I have to go all the way, then have to load all the way back in.
Is your battery dying maybe?
No, it's
Oh man, it must be the internet. It's happening again. All right. On this top box, okay, when you lay your paper down, Aurelio, you need to have 3 boxes on top and 3 on the bottom. And then
okay.
on the top left box, I want you to put an A with a box around it like this. Okay.
Okay.
And then I want you to put a Roman numeral 1 like that. And then you're going to do 1 through 4 like that.
Okay.
So go ahead and write that down and let me know when you got that.
Yeah. Yep, it just popped.
Okay, let me know when you got that.
So we're going to do 4 paragraphs.
No, you're just going to write 1 paragraph, but I'm going to show you how you're going to use this.
Okay, finished.
Okay, now move over to the middle box right here next to the A. See how the
Yeah.
A is right here? Now I want you to put a B at the top of that box. And then I want you to write again, Roman numeral 1 and 1 through 4. They're both going to be Roman numeral 1s. Okay, so it's going to look like this.
I don't understand.
You don't understand?
Yeah, I understand, but I don't know why is there two numeral
Yeah,
one
I'm
things.
going to explain that first, but I just want you to set it up first and then I'll explain it. Did you already do B? Okay, good. Now, underneath B, down here at the bottom, I want you to write this at the top of that box, fused outline. I know this is new, so don't worry. I know you don't understand, but I'm going to help you understand. Okay, so write fused outline. And then I want you to write in that box a Roman numeral 1. And this time I want you to write 1 through 6. And then I want you to write that word clincher like that.
Ugh.
Okay, got it?
Yeah.
And then I want you to move over next to the fused outline on the bottom here, this box on the bottom and next to the fused outline. And I want you to write possible topics.
I literally don't have
Underline
any
that. Don't
space.
worry, I'm going to tell you what this means, okay? Don't worry.
I have no space.
You don't have any more space?
Yeah, I'm at my mom's desk.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's a big piece of paper. That's okay.
It's really, really messy.
It's okay. And
So
then under possible topics, I want you to put sleepy tortoises. That's one. And then the desert tortoise. Now you're going to notice when you took out week 17, those were the names of the articles, sleepy tortoises and desert tortoise.
okay.
Okay. And then I want you to put desert, sleepy tortoise, desert tortoise. Okay. These are both talking about desert tortoises, by the way. And we know what those are. Over here under the A, I want you to put steps and then draw a line under it. This is under the A, okay, on that empty box. And then I'm going to have you put a number 1, and then I want you to write the word subject, and then put an equal sign. Okay, so you got to watch me and do everything I'm saying to do here. So the subject of your paper is desert tortoises. Okay, that's what you're going to write about this week. You're going to do just one paragraph, and I'm going to show you how to use this. Okay,
Yay, one paragraph.
yes, just one. I want you to put desert tortoise. This is what you're going to write about this week. The desert tortoise. And it's going to be not a made up story like you did last week. This is going to be kind of like a research paper.
Okay.
Okay. Now, next, go back up here next to A. Next to A, I want you to put sleepy tortoises. This is the name of the article that you're going to read for this one. Right next to A, put sleepy tortoises. And then right next to B, you're going to put desert tortoise. That's the name of the articles. So think about it this way, Oreo. When
Okay.
you do a research paper, and you're looking for information about something like desert tortoise, where are some places you can find information about tortoises? That's okay. Do you know where to find information about tortoises? Like if you were to do your own, like let's pretend for a second you're going to do a research paper on volcanoes. Let's talk about volcanoes for a second. Where would you find information about volcanoes? Where can you find information?
YouTube,
YouTube,
books, going to a
books,
volcano,
going to the volcano, yes.
uh,
Like the library, you could probably find some books at the library about volcanoes.
um,
Yep, those are good answers. That's right. So when you're doing a research paper, you might have like 3 or 4 different places you find information on a video, on YouTube, internet. You might find a website like National Geographic, or you might go to the library and buy it and get a book, check out a book. So you're right. When you have different places that you get information, those are called sources. Okay. So A and B are 2 separate sources. The good thing is your binder has the sources for you. So you don't have to go to the library. You don't have to look on YouTube. You have the sources with you from your binder. You have this one. This is a source called Sleepy Tortoises. And this is a source called the Desert Tortoise. They're 2 different articles talking about tortoises. All right, so let's look at this one first. Go ahead and find page 143. This one's called Sleepy Tortoises. At the top of this paper, I want you to put an A with a box. It can be a big one like that. And then I want you to notice that that A matches this A. So these go together. So all the information you put here is going to come from this article. A goes with A, okay? So let's start by reading A, and you're going to try to find 4 interesting facts that you want to include in your paper from here. So you're looking for 4, okay? As I'm reading it, Oreo, I want you to underline 4 things. Got it? Okay, you're muted, so I can't hear you talking to me right now. Okay, you got it. It's called Sleepy Tortoises. I'm going to read, you underline 4 facts. It may be hot and dry in the deserts of southwestern United States, but many animals live there, including the desert tortoise. Oh, by the way, I want you to only find facts that talk about the tortoise. So you don't need to underline southwestern United States. You want to focus on just the tortoise, okay? Find facts about the tortoise. A tortoise, unlike its turtle cousin, lives most of its life on dry land, whereas a turtle spends most of its life in the water. So if I were you, I would underline this part right here. Lives most of its life on dry land. Underline that. They have round and stumpy feet instead of webbed feet like tortoises or turtles. Sorry. I think that's a good one too. I'm going to underline round and stumpy feet. Tortoises cannot swim. That's interesting. I'm going to underline that too. A desert tortoise can actually live without drinking water for an entire year. I'm going to underline that one too. That is because it gets water from the plants it eats. Some people have desert tortoises as pets. However, they may not be moved across state borders or captured from the wild. They can only be given as a gift from one private owner to another. Tortoise owners should have large fenced backyards with lots of shade as well as sunny areas where their tortoises can bask. Because tortoises hibernate, pet owners should have a place for them to sleep from October through February. I kind of like that last part. Go ahead and underline that last sentence down here. Okay. I'm going to let Raishan in if he can come in, and then I'm just going to have him listen. So now on your white paper, under A, because that's what we're working on. Remember, A and A go together. For Roman numeral 1, I want you to put desert tortoise. That's what your paper's about. And now you're going to look at the facts that you underlined here and write them down. The first one was lives most of its life on dry land. I'm going to put lives dry land. Because remember, we're still doing this like we do all the other keyword outlines. You can only use 3 words. Numbers and symbols and abbreviations, those are all okay. The next fact was the fact that they have round and stumpy feet. What 3 words could we write there, Oreo? For round and stumpy feet. You're muted.
Round,
Yes.
stumpy
Yes.
feet.
Yes.
Round, stumpy feet.
There you go. Do you know what stumpy means?
Like rough.
Kind of like a tree stump. If you know what that looks like, it's just like the trunk of the tree that just goes down. So it doesn't have, like, it's just straight, thick and straight.
Okay.
So then we have tortoises cannot swim. We have too many facts here. So we got to figure out, can we combine any of these or do we just not use one of them? But we have tortoises cannot swim, and then they can go without drinking water for an entire year. So which one should we take out? Or should we try to combine those two?
How about we take out the bottom one?
This one down here about hibernating?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So we want to do tortoises cannot swim. So I guess we could put that for number 3, right?
Tortoises can't swim.
Tortoises can't swim. Good. And then number 4 can be about how they can live without water for an entire year. How can we do that one for 4?
Number 4.
Maybe live. Oh, go ahead. You got an idea?
Live entire 365 days. No, and then we add a cup of water.
Or remember, we could circle the word and draw a line through it for no water, like this.
Oh, yeah.
Water, and then we circle it and draw a line through it. And you said 365
Days.
days. I like it. Good job. Okay, now after you write that, we're going to go on to the next article. Okay, I know we're going kind of fast, but I want to get you ready for your homework this week. Get out the next article.
Okay. Okay.
I'm ready. Got it? Okay. Now we're going to look at this one. This is on page 145, called Desert Tortoise. And I want you to start by putting a B at the top of this one, because remember, this one is going to go with B on your outline. B and B, those go together, okay? So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to read this one, and then you find 4 facts, okay?
Okay.
Desert tortoises live in the Mojave and the Sonoran deserts of Arizona, Utah, Nevada, and California. By the way, you're going to find different facts. Don't do the same ones as you did before, okay? So look for things that are different. They are herbivores, meaning they only eat plants such as cactus, primrose, hibiscus, and dandelion. Because there is not much water in the desert, these animals get their water mostly from the food they eat. In fact, they can live without drinking water for up to a full year. So we already wrote that one, so don't underline that one, okay? A female tortoise lays a clutch of 4 to 6 eggs in late summer. After 3 or 4 months, a baby tortoise emerges. Adults can grow to 8 to 15 pounds, 9 to 15 inches long, and live up to 80 years. When they are young, these tortoises are light brown. After they are adults, they turn gray or dark brown. They have stumpy back legs, but their front legs are flat with well-developed muscles, so they can dig their burrows or nests. This is necessary so they can dig a hole in the cool earth because the desert heat can sometimes climb as high as 140 degrees. Desert tortoises will spend only a few hours each day outside of their burrows. They never come out when they hibernate from October through February. Okay, were you able to find 4 things in there?
I think I found like 7.
Okay, so you'll have to skip some of them. You'll have to pick your favorite 4 out of those.
Okay, but what is the last corner for?
What
There's
is the
one.
what?
There's one last corner.
One
What's
last.
the?
Oh, yeah. We're going to leave that one blank. It's okay. That one we're going to leave blank. Next week, we're going to add something to that. So next to Roman numeral 1, this is under B. Okay, I want you to put again desert tortoise. Put that again right there like you did before. Desert tortoise. And now, what is your first fact that you underlined on this one?
What? Okay. Desert tortoises live in Mojave, southern deserts of Arizona, Utah, Nevada, and California.
Okay, so what if we do Mojave? That's how you say it, Mojave.
Mojave.
Plus Sonoran deserts. Let's just put that part for number 1. Mojave plus Sonoran deserts. That's a good one. After you write that, tell me the next thing you have highlighted or underlined.
They are all herbivores. That means they only eat plants such as cactus, primrose, hibiscus, and dandelion.
Okay, so let's put herbivores. That's how you pronounce that. Herbivores. Okay, that's a big word. And then for eat, let's draw a little Pac-Man face like that.
And some food.
Pick 2 of the things that they eat. What 2 words you want to use for the plants?
What's 2 things we want to? And how about dandelion and cactus?
Okay, dandelion. I'm going to put S, dandelions and cactus.
Is Russia gonna come back in?
I let him back in, but then he didn't ever make it all the way in. I think his internet's bad or something. I don't know what's going on.
My internet is like medium right now.
Okay. After you write cactus, tell me the next thing you have underlined because I want to get you ready for this.
Okay. Wait. Okay, next one. A female tortoise lays a clutch of 4 to 6 eggs in the late
Good.
summer.
Let's put female clutch 4 to 6 and then eggs.
What does clutch mean?
It's like a group of eggs. That's what they call it. So when you have a group of eggs, like 4 or 6 eggs together, that's called a clutch.
Oh,
And let's put quotes around it because that's the way it is in the paper. So a clutch with quotes. I guess that's the name of it. Okay. And then what's the last thing you want to put?
okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Adults can grow up to 80 feet, up to 15 pounds, 9 to 15 inches long, and live
Okay.
up to 80 years.
Okay, so let's put adults. And it said 8 to 15 pounds. So let's put 8 to 15. Do you know how to abbreviate pounds like in math? Remember how to do pounds? It's actually LBS. Have you seen that before for pounds?
Yep.
So 8 to 15 pounds, comma, and then it said 9 to 15 inches long, 9 to 15 inches. And then it can live up to 80 years. We'll just put years like that. So we have adult 8 to 15 pounds, 9 to
Wait,
15 inches, 80 years.
how about 9 to 15 IN?
You can do that. Yep. Good job. All right, now you have, after you write that, you'll have A and B ready to go. And now we're going to talk about the fused outline.
Okay.
So, do you know what the word fused means when you fuse something together?
Like mix.
Yes, good, like mix or stick together, right? You're mixing. So what we're going to do is take some from A and some from B, and we're going to put it down here in the fuse. So the first step, though, is to put the subject. Remember, our subject is desert tortoise. So right next to number 1, I want you to put desert tortoise and a comma and a blank. Because you're going to think of a word we could put here to describe the tortoise. Later, we'll figure out that word. But now for 1 through 6, you're going to copy from up here, the 1 through 4 and then 1 through 4. Remember, we only need 6. Even though we have 8 facts up here, you only need to pick 6 of your favorite facts. So, and then you're going to copy them and fuse them together in the fused outline. You can mix them up. Okay. So, like for instance, I think the first thing that would make sense to write in your paragraph is where they live. And you have that here under B, regular one, you have Mojave plus Sonoran deserts. I want you to circle that one, and then I want you to copy exactly how you have it up there down here. Plus Sonoran desert.
Okay.
And you're going to copy it here because that would be a good sentence to start your paragraph about where they live. Then you need to decide, actually cross out number one after you copy it because we already put that here. Now look at all your facts on top. Do you want to talk about how their bodies are first, or how, or kind of like what they eat? What part do you want to talk about next? We talk about where they live. Do you want to talk about their bodies next, or what they eat?
What they eat?
What they eat. Okay. So that is only found right here. Herbivores and dandelions, that one. So go ahead and circle number 2, and we're going to copy that right here. Herbivores, and then draw your little Pac-Man guy. You're going to copy it just like it is up there. Okay, cross out number 2 up here that you already copied that one, so we have that.
Okay.
And now the only other one that kind of talks about what they eat is this part about the water. So let's copy this one next. Number 4. Remember, we're fusing these together. So we're mixing up from both in this bottom one. So now let's copy live and then water and circle that, draw a line through it. 365 days. Okay, cross that one out. We already got number 4, so we're going to cross that out. All right, that's pretty much it for what they eat. Now you have some choices left. You can talk about the size of their bodies, their feet, and maybe about the females laying eggs. What part do you want to put next down here after you talk about that?
Females, which 4 to 8 eggs, 4 to 6 eggs.
Okay, so circle number 3. Let's copy that one here. That one's going to be on number 4 down below. Female clutch 4 to 6 eggs. Okay, good. Now cross out that. You have two more left to decide on. So you can look at either over here or this one. Which one do you want to put next down here after that?
Turtles can't swim.
Turtles can't swim. Or it says tortoises.
Tortoises.
Okay, tortoises can't swim. That was number 3 up here, so we'll cross that one out.
Okay, and adults 80 adults weigh to 8 to 15 pounds, 9 to 15 inches, and it lives up to 80 years. That one.
Okay, go ahead and copy that down.
Okay. Circle.
And then cross out that one because we already got that one.
Okay, just
Okay.
underline into possible topics.
Yep. Okay, so you've got all of them now, right? You have 1 through 6 here?
Yeah,
Okay, and we're going to talk about the possible topics later. Don't worry about that right now. But we have a
and
blank right here. I think this would be good to put, I know this is 4 words, but that's okay just for this one. I would put dry land because I thought that was interesting over here that it lives on dry land. So let's add that one here at the beginning. And then
okay.
after you write that, I know it's time to go, but I want you to circle that. Circle the fused outline, that big outline at the bottom. Okay. You're going to write one paragraph using your fused outline because we combined A and B together into one. And now you're just going to use this one. So you don't need B, you don't need these anymore. You're done with these. Okay.
Oh,
In fact, we can just cross them out because you're done with them.
oh.
You don't need those anymore. You're only
So
going to use this one now because we combined them. So your job this week, Oreo, is to just write one paragraph using this, okay?
oh,
All right, and don't forget about your checklist. Please.
okay.
All right, I'll see you next week. Good job, Oreo.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank